Hi everyone, it's Krista and welcome to my channel. Today I have a DIY for you and I want to welcome anyone who is new to my channel, and if you're new and you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And this is my channel. I love to do DIYs using Dollar Tree items. I also love to do DIYs with using items from the thrift stores. I like to decorate them and make them look pretty and do decor pieces for my home. So if you like what you see, this is what we're going to be doing today. It is a noodle board for your oven, for the top of your stove. So what I'm using today is I'm using 3 of these Dollar Tree signs. I got them during Valentine's Day, but you could pick those up anytime. And I also use those thick signs. They're kind of like a block sign. I used 2 of them as well. I used this tin sign that I got on Amazon. These 2 little drawer handles that I purchased at Hobby Lobby. They were on clearance. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull apart the hangers that are on these boards and also the staples. So I just used my little Cricut tool and got those off, and then I'm just going to sand a little bit just to kind of make that nice and smooth. Next, I'm going to take out these galvanized hearts, and I'll use those for another project later. And I did that on all 3 of the signs. Now this did tear the paper up a little bit. I tried to tear the paper off of these signs. It was just way too much. It didn't want to budge. So what I did is I just sanded the front of the signs a little bit with my sanding block so it was nice and smooth in those areas. And then I go in and I paint them. So sanding also helps the paint to grip nicer to your signs as well. So next, I turn the signs around and I put them on their sides. And now I'm going to take these jumbo popsicle sticks and I am going to place them on the back to kind of hold my signs together so that they don't fall apart. And I used 5 jumbo popsicle sticks to do that. So I just kept going with the glue, and I only used my hot glue gun to do this, but you feel free to use your wood glue, whatever glue you feel you want to use to make them stay nice and sturdy. But I knew the hot glue would probably be okay for this type of DIY. So once I get that 5th popsicle stick down, I'm going to turn my sign over and we are going to paint it. So I'm using my white Waverly chalk paint, and I just go in with my brush and I'm just going to go over it with 2 coats. I believe I used. You could do 3, but 2 coats was enough for me. I went in pretty heavy with it, so it did really well with just 2 coats. And once I get the 2 coats down, then I'm going to go in and of course I'm going to paint my other 2 little signs here. And I didn't paint the bottom, I just painted the top and all the sides, because the bottom you're not going to see, because that's the part we're going to glue down to the other sign. So once I get that all painted and it's dry, I'm going to come in with my Waverly Wax Antique paint and I am going to distress this whole board. So I just go in with my little chip brush and I'm just dipping it and then kind of wiping it a little bit on my paper there, and then I'm just going in and just distressing the whole thing. Now, if you go a little heavy in some spots, just go back in with your white chalk paint and go over it a little bit and it'll lighten it up really nice. So that is what I do, because I noticed I went a little heavy in a few spots, and that's okay. I just go in with the white brush and I just went over it a little bit and got it to where I wanted it. Now you can do any distressing colors that you want to use or anything to your color that you use in your home. So now once I get this all nice and distressed, I'm also going to come in and distress the other 2 signs as well that we're going to be using on this sign. So I just kept going it over with my white paint till I got it where I wanted it. Then I went on the edges. Now with this, I only tapped the edges with the wax on the top and on the bottom. I didn't do the sides because you're not going to see them anyway. So it didn't, there was no reason to do it. So I just did both the top and the bottom. And then once I got that done, I came in with my sanding block and I just kind of sanded everything together to, make it all blend in real nicely. And I just went in real lightly, not too much. And then that was that. And that's all set. And next, I'm going to come in with those other two signs, like I said, and I'm going to do the edges with my chip brush with the antique wax. I keep on wanting to say it's antique weaverly wax. I don't know why I can't get that right. It's like a tongue twister for me. And I just went in and I did the same thing around the edges of each one of these little signs. And then I came in again with my sandpaper, and I also did the distressing with that as well. Just so kind of everything kind of blends together real nicely. And I did also come in, because I seem to go heavy with my brush. So I came in with my white brush again and went over it a little bit just to fix that dark. And yeah, see, I came in with the white one and I just went over it a little bit and just lightened it up. And after I do that, then I come in with my sanding block and I also sand just to kind of get everything nice and mixed together. And then once I get that done with the sanding block, then I'm going to come in and we are going to start putting this thing together. Now, the tin sign that I purchased, I got on Amazon. I will leave that link down below. It was not expensive. It was kind of cheap. I can't remember if it was $3.99 or it could have been $5. Not sure. But I will have that link down below. But the edges weren't dark enough for me. So like where they show a little bit of rusting. So I decided to go in with the antique Waverly chalk paint, and I decided to give that a little coat on the side. So I just kind of dabbed it with my chip brush and kind of put it together. Now I lost the footage of gluing on these two big signs on the side, but that's what I did. I just used hot glue and I glued them down to each side. And now I'm going to come in with my sign and I'm going to try and put it center. I didn't use a ruler or anything. I just kind of eyeballed it and then I glued it down to the center. Now I had these little gems that I got from the Dollar Tree as well, and I wanted to fill those holes on the tin sign. So what I did is I just did a little Waverly wax on those as well, and then I just glued those down. Now next I'm going to come in with my handles. These I got from Hobby Lobby. They were in the clearance section and they were only $1.24 each. So always look for those clearance and orange stickers at Hobby Lobby. And I just glued those down with some hot glue as well. And basically that's probably it. Next, all I do is come in with some tissue paper with it's not tissue paper, sorry, napkin. And I fussy cut these lemons out and I just wanted to put a little something else in each one of these corners. So I took some of my Mod Podge and I just Mod Podged these down. Very simple. And then I went over the top of them as well. And that's it, guys. That's what I did. This was very simple, very easy to make. It came out super pretty. I love the way it looks on my stove. So I hope you guys will try it out. Let me know what you think in the comments. And like I said, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you. Just remember to hit that red subscribe button. And don't forget to leave me some thumbs ups. That helps my channel. And also don't forget to leave some comments. I love to hear what you guys think. And there it is, all done, guys. I absolutely love the way this turned out. I hope you guys like it too. There it is on my stove. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And remember, stay crafty. Bye.